came up and said, we will speak among ourselves. Kadi is a movement today. And we see IEBC saying they're getting overwhelmed because of the numbers that they see on a daily basis. Now, you read that together with the 2024 demonstrations again, there's the very same young people who came out and said, this finance bill, hatuitaki, and we will tell you and show you how we run business. Now, you read the numbers there, and you look at those who did not turn out to vote, the voter apathy that you saw again, they're young people, and they are speaking today. Is the united opposition, where you belong, looking at the wild card where perhaps maybe it is the young people who will determine who they will want to run as president?
There is a lot of talking about the youth, but I don't think we are really doing what we should do to... We are looking at the youth as a block that should pick on me. I don't know whether you have, I'm looking at this block trying to make it Tuko Kadi. You've seen some of us even trying to do this, in which I'm trying to resist, because every time you get into their space, the Gen Z retreat and move away. And then I think it's good to allow them.
They leave you with it.
Yeah, they leave you with it. If you think you know where you are going with it, we were going with it. Sasa Andrea and I wouldn't want to take the Tuko Kadi thing from them. I would want them to run with it.
With it?
Yeah,
okay.
And I am asking politicians, wachaneni na kitu. These guys, wacha wasukumane naye. They know, they wake up on a daily basis and they know how to deal with issues lead time. That is one. So the thing about, the unfortunate thing about our politics and our governance structure is that it doesn't quite open itself up to this youth badge in terms of them coming into leadership. It is like, channeling them to support a cause.
A cause, yeah.
And that's why I keep going back to that document called the BBI. BBI was opening the space. If we had passed it to 2022 or 2021, it would have been much easier for a Gen Z person now to get into power. Kwa sababu, they would have been able to bargain for a proper chair and say, we want the deputy prime minister's position, or we want the deputy president's position. Yes, because we are this kind of a constituency. It was a better way of, but now we again gone back to the regions. Look at the opposition, the way we have done it. When we go to Ukabani, now we are in Ukabani. Everybody is talking, Karonzo is the one reading Ukabani because he comes from there. You go to Kisii, Matiang reads because he comes from there. You come to Mount Kenya, Gachagua reads because he comes from Mount Kenya. Sasa mwisho ya dunia hiyo ni gani? Hapana, wewe niambie, unajua hata mimi niko huko, lakini wewe niambie mwisho ya hiyo dunia ni gani? When I was myself, when I was running to put Jubilee together and all these things, honestly, to be honest with you, I didn't imagine that we were going to run this game that way. That was not my thinking at all. And I thought by now we would be in every corner of the country doing X, Y, Z. Na sasa ndio kwa sababu another presidential candidate, I would rather we have now a presidential campaign machinery that does that from any of them. Then we can see all these regions represented in the campaign teams that you are doing. And we see activities in all those other places. But the youth team is certainly not a joke. They can run away with this thing very easily. And if the united opposition does not even, if among the united opposition there is nobody who captures the imagination of this group, they can easily spring a surprise. And I will not be surprised if the parents also follow. Because the parents have been betrayed more than their kids.
Yeah.
So I will not be surprised if the parents also follow. I don't know what you see, ni vile tu saa zingine tunachezwa, kwa sababu nafikiri hii kitu ya ODM pia hawa vijana wamechezwa. Having been in that game ya kutafuta chama for 3 years, I can tell you hapo wamechezwa kidogo.
So it's interesting because of everything that we've said so far. I mean, you started off by saying